Hey everyone, I'm Umang Bhavani, software engineer by profession, and I solve coding interview questions. Today we are going to solve third problem of our sliding window playlist, longest substring with at most k distinct characters. The problem description says you are given a string s and an integer k. Return the length of the longest substring of s that contains at most k distinct characters. For example, we are given a string ECEBA with k equals to 2. Now here the substring ECE forms the longest substring and having two distinct characters. In the second example, s equals to AA and k equals to 1. The longest substring will be 2 with one distinct character. So to solve this problem, we can use similar dynamic sliding window strategy that we have used in our second video. So if you guys haven't watched that video, I recommend you to complete that and then continue with this. So let us have a look at the algorithm of how we are going to solve this problem. So the algorithm says insert the character from the start of the string until we have k distinct characters into the hash map. Then, in each step, we will try to shrink the window from the start if the count of the distinct character in the hash map is larger than k. While shrinking, we will keep in mind to decrement the frequency of the character going out of the window. And if the frequency becomes 0, we will remove it from the hash map. At the end of each for loop, if the current window length, that is end minus start, if it is longest so far, then we will update our max length, which will be our final answer. Let us go through an example and understand it better. In this example, we have given a string of length 6 and k equals to 2. We have kept the start and end pointer to 0 position and we have initialized max length equals to 0. So we start adding these characters into the hash map and simultaneously update the max length. So after adding a, we'll add r, we'll update the max length. Then since the next letter is again a, we will update the max length and we still have two distinct characters. Here again the max length is updated to 4 and still we have two distinct characters. Now as soon as the end points to C, we know that there are three distinct characters which is greater than 2. So we will start shrinking the window. So we will remove A and we will increment the start pointer. Now still we have three distinct characters R, A and C. So we will again shrink the window and increment the start pointer. Note, we still have max length as 4 up till now. Now here we have two distinct characters, so we can increment the end pointer now. In this step, we have three distinct character which is greater than 2. Hence, we will shrink the window and increment the start pointer. In the end of the loop, we can see that the max length was 4 and that is our final answer. Let us go through the code now. So first, we will do some negative checks. If s is null or if length is 0 or if k equals to 0, then we will simply return 0. Next is we will initialize our start and our max length. So as we saw in the algorithm, we will insert the characters from the beginning of the string into the hash map. Hence we have initialized that. Then we'll write our for loop, that is the end pointer that will go up to the length of string s. In this for loop, we will try to extend the range, that is the range of start and end pointer. Next, we will take the right character and we will put it into our hash map. Now this while loop is very important. We will try to shrink the sliding window until we are left with k distinct characters into our hash map. So until the size is greater than k, we are expected to do few things. We will take the left character and we will decrement its count from our hash map. Note, if the left character becomes 0, then we will remove it from our hash map. And in the end, we will shrink the window, that is, increment the start pointer by one position. And in the end, for each iteration of for loop, we will compare the max length with its current value and the window range which we have achieved, that is end minus start plus 1, since our for loop starts from 0. And in the end, we simply return the max length. So I'll reiterate the solution. We are initializing few variables, then we are using HashMap to remember the frequency of each character that we have processed. Then in the for loop, we will keep adding one character into our HashMap, and in this while loop, until its size is greater than k, we will take the left character, decrement its count from the map, and if it becomes 0, we are removing it, and we are shrinking our window. In the end of every iteration of for loop, we are comparing the max value with the current window range that we have, and we are returning it. Let us try to run the code now. Accepted. We will submit it, and it's a success. So guys, I hope you understood the solution. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any queries, and also like, share and subscribe this channel to help me solve more problems for you. Thank you.